For this recipe, I have some leftover tater tots, some eggs, cheese, Hawaiian rolls, sausage patty, and some half and half, and some butter. I start out by putting some olive oil, just a drizzle, in my pan. I have just a few tater tots left over from last night's supper, so I'm going to add these in. You can use any kind of potato here, a regular one, sliced and diced and fried up, or you can also just use some leftover French fries. I've done that before too. After these have browned up just a bit, I make a little hole in the middle, and I'm going to add one sausage patty. So once it's started to brown, I'll take it out and then cut it up into smaller pieces. I take my skillet off the burner as I do this so my potatoes don't get too brown. I add this back to the skillet and mix it with the potatoes. My choice of bread for this strata is Hawaiian rolls. I use 2 of them. Any type of bread works well in this recipe, but these Hawaiian rolls are my favorite. So I dice these into little bite-sized pieces. I cut this stick of butter into half, and then I'll add it to my skillet to melt. Once it's melted, I add my rolls to it. I'll let this cook until the bread browns nicely. Now I'll turn off the burners, set this aside, and work on my eggs. For the next part, I crack 6 eggs into a bowl. Of course, you can use more if you want a thicker strata. I'll pour in just a little bit of half and half. I've also used milk or heavy whipping cream for this. Now I mix it all together. I like to coat my baking dish with just a little bit of cooking spray so it doesn't stick. I pour my potato sausage mixture into the baking dish and spread it out evenly. Of course, we want to add some cheese. I only have a little bit of cheddar cheese left in this bag, so I'm going to add some mozzarella to it as well. Now I'll pour that egg mixture over the top. I like to give it a tap just to make sure everything's coated. Last, I add just a little bit of salt and pepper. I set my oven temperature to 350. And this is ready to go in the oven. I set my timer for 20 minutes, but if it's not done at 20 minutes, I'll check it every 5 minutes after that to make sure it's done. This time it took about 25 minutes. At this point, you could sprinkle some more cheese on top and let it melt, but we like it just like this. So I'm going to go ahead and slice this into 8 pieces. This strata is on the smaller side because there's only 3 of us home today, but you could make this into a larger dish by using a larger baking dish, more potatoes, more sausage, and more eggs. You just need to bake it for a little longer. This is definitely one of our most favorite breakfast casseroles. If you give it a try, leave me a comment below and let me know how you liked it.